Hi, everyone, and a very big Happy New Year to all of you. My name is Leah Odada, and I am an International Admissions and Recruitment Officer here at Carleton University. I am so excited to be kicking off our first International Mailbox series. This series is all about answering some of the really great questions that we get from you in our mailbox, in our live chat, and even through some of the events where we interact with you. Odds are, if you have a question, someone else out there might be curious about the same question as well. So let's get started with our first question. I am looking for an undergraduate degree in data analytics. Do you offer this program? That is a good question. Sometimes you might be looking for a particular program. You go to our program website, you see the list of all the degree programs we have, but you might not find the one you're looking for. And this can be for a number of different reasons. One, maybe the program is listed under a different name at Carleton. Or two, maybe the program is offered as a major or a concentration or a specialization within a broader category. Now, what does that mean? Well, Carleton offers 22 undergraduate degree programs. Within those programs, there are a number of different concentrations, majors, or specializations that you can choose from. Now, let's say we're looking for data analytics. If I see the main page and all the programs listed, I may not see data analytics listed as a degree program. However, it does exist as a major within two different programs. So I can find it under the Bachelor of Mathematics or the Bachelor of Computer Science. But I also need to keep in mind that it could be under a different name. Within the Bachelor of Computer Science, I can find it under the algorithm major, or within the Bachelor of Mathematics, I can find it under the applied analysis concentration. So it's good to keep those in mind as you look for a program. You can also use the search tool that is available on the website, or when in doubt, you can always reach out to us and we'll be happy to clarify. Second question. I am looking for admission requirements and prerequisites for my country, but I do not see it listed. How do I see the requirements for applicants from Nigeria? That is another good question, and it leads me to a very awesome tool that we have on our website. Our admissions tool allows you to select your academic background, your curriculum, and your program of interest to see the exact requirements of what you need in order to be eligible. I call it the 1, 2, 3 step process. And I will walk you through that process. Well, hypothetically speaking, let's say I am an international student applying from outside of Canada. I will select my academic background as international high school student. And it'll bring another drop-down menu. This has a list of all the different major curriculums out there. And I would select my curriculum as a WAEC because this applicant is from Nigeria. And for the program of interest, I'm going to select Communication and Media Studies. That's the program I did, and I'm a bit biased. Once I have all those selected, I will select Get Details. It will outline all the different requirements I need to meet in order to be eligible for admission to this particular program. This process is as easy as 1, 2, 3. But you're probably thinking, hold up, Leah, I don't see my curriculum listed. That's no problem. You can select the other national curriculum, and this will give you a general overview of what you need to be eligible for admission. Carleton accepts a lot of the major curriculums, national curriculums out there. And typically, our minimum requirement is 12 years of study at the high school level. We will ask you for your transcripts, your graduation diploma, as well as any graduation exam results that you may have. If you are still in high school in your final year, you may be eligible for a conditional offer based on your current grades. And as always, when in doubt, you can always reach out and we'll be happy to provide some clarification. Let's go to our next question. How much does tuition fees cost at Carleton? What is the duration of the program? And what other costs aside from tuition would I have to pay? That is a very important question, one that mostly parents ask. I always find I often get this question from parents, very rarely from students. Well, at Carleton, the fees ranges based on your program. We estimate about $43,000 to $57,000. It also ranges based on whether you are living on campus or off campus, as well as your personal budget. We have a breakdown on our website that shows you the list of the different programs and how much they cost, as well as how much it costs to live on campus or off campus, as well as any personal expenses that you are anticipating to incur as you pursue your first year at Carleton. Currently, we have an estimate on our website for the 2021-2022 year. However, we will have the 2022 and 2023 up on our website in May. You can still use the current estimate to have a ballpark of what you can expect to pay during your first year. Typically, if you are pursuing an honors degree, it takes a minimum of 4 years to complete your degree. If you're doing a general degree, we estimate a minimum of 3 years to complete your degree. Please keep in mind there are some exceptions. If you are taking co-op, you might have to add an additional year to your degree program in order to complete every requirement. All right, for our last but final question, are international students eligible for scholarships? Absolutely. Students applying to Carleton are eligible for our entrance scholarships if you're applying to Carleton directly from high school. These scholarships range from about $4,000 to $16,000 over 4 years, and they are based strictly on academic performance. You do not need to submit an application. When you apply to Carleton, we will automatically assess you for these scholarships. These scholarships are renewable. That means you can keep them every year, and they're also regainable. What does that mean? Well, in your first year, when you get this scholarship, let's say, for example, you party a bit too much and you lose a scholarship at the end of your first year. Don't worry. If you buckle down and pull your grades up in your second year, you can regain the scholarship at the same exact value. We also have our International Awards of Excellence Scholarship. This is a one-time scholarship that we are offering to international students applying directly from high school. These scholarships range from $3,500 to $5,000. You do not need to submit an application. When you apply to Carleton, we will automatically assess you for these scholarships. They're based solely on your academic performance. We also have an additional scholarship called our Prestige Scholarship. These scholarships are competitive. They are available to students who have a very high academic achievement, as well as who are very actively involved in extracurricular activities. The Prestige Scholarship does require an application, and you do need to submit a recommendation letter to support your application. The deadline for this scholarship is March 1st. Now, I have gotten through some of our questions for the month of January. Be sure to check out some of our other amazing events that we have coming up in the coming weeks. On January 24th, we will be having our How to Apply session at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll also have another similar session on January 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the meantime, feel free to keep in touch with us via email or on our live chat. As always, when in doubt, please reach out. Thank you for joining me for our first International Mailbox series, and I hope to catch you next month. Have a good one.